Hey guys, today is Monday, the 1st of December. It's the day I said I might be able to find a minute. And in fact, I open up right here because I'm on a boat in the Irish Sea on my way from Liverpool to Belfast. And that's kind of funny. I'm in public, but I'm in a bit of a
Ready
quiet
for
little
orders.
nook. So hopefully, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep retrying this recording. So hopefully
I will
everything's
tell
going
our
to be all
story.
right.
Standing by for orders.
What's the
It's
op?
been not too much news
We
this
must
week.
persuade the
It's been a
people.
time of
Ready for my mission.
traveling
I'm here.
about. But a couple of things. For one thing, I want to. I should have done this before I recorded, but whatever. I have just purchased. I've just pressed the button on my new machine. Probably the most expensive purchase of my life. I just spent 1,200 euros. Sent 1,200 euros to China, and the machine will begin sailing out pretty soon. I mean, I probably should have done more due diligence in terms of my customer, but like I said, I'm pretty confident that if this customer falls through, there'll be another one waiting for me. But I was hoping to call my customer earlier in the week. I didn't get around to it. I have actually been very busy with running around like a crazy person.
Making our case.
If
Where
I
do you
remember
need
to, I'm going to
Where do you need me?
press monthly.
At your service.
Monthly on those two guys.
What's the op?
The other thing is I've just attended the Your Party conference. Now,
Restoring
this is a
order.
new political party that's popped
I'm
up
here.
that I felt like I should attend the conference because they were going to bungle it, and they did bungle it, and there was little I could do to stop them from bungling it. I could have done more than I did, but what I did do is I got the rights to organize your party in Belfast. Now, I was hoping they would get a better name than your party, which is an awful name.
We'll see what we can find.
But I have the ability to put it together. Guys are going to want me to manage it, but I'm going to be like, haha, I'm going back to Kenya. You have to manage it yourselves. And this one kid who kind of helped me get the rights to it is like, okay, we won't organize a British party in Ireland. So what we'll do is we will never use the name, but the name is your party, which is a terrible name. So he made a sacrifice that was actually really pretty good for everyone because the name is terrible. And so instead we're going to run independent candidates and potentially get funding from them. So this is another boondoggle for me. But like I said, I hope to not actually run it. So I hope it'll be a quite cheap and quick way for me to get like some troops on the ground in politics of Northern Ireland. I think I have a psychological thing about this, that I'm trying to prove that I'm worth more than money, that my skills are good enough, and I keep doing well. Like I was quite pleased with myself in how I managed to, because they were saying no organizing in Northern Ireland, and so I went up. So basically, let me tell you the story. For the second day of this particular conference, I stood in front of the big auditorium with a sign that I'd written in a marker that says "Talk to me about Northern Ireland" and a little beanie that has an Irish flag on it. Which is this flag here, but upside down. Oh, other direction. So I was wearing that, and a lot of people talked to me, and I was like, they shouldn't stop us from trying to organize ourselves. And everyone was like, most people were like, yeah, that's cool, blah, blah, blah. The English really don't like the left-wing English really don't like the Protestant Northern Irish. The Protestant Northern Irish really like the English, and I think everyone but the far right kind of doesn't really like them. The left refuses to organize in Protestant neighborhoods of Northern Ireland. Protestant neighborhoods of Northern Ireland really want an English outfit they can sign up for. So if the left refuses to organize there, it basically locks them into the right, which is not what anyone wants. But the English don't want to hear about it. They don't want their good name tarnished by these bad race of people joining their fucking, like they're just pretty much racist. and I'd never really witnessed the England Northern Ireland dynamic before. And the English are really weird and imperial about it, which I've been discovering at this conference the other day. But the young Irish guy who got up on stage, he knew exactly how to deal with the English, and I had no idea how to deal with the English. I mean, I was saying I'm
Things are cooling off.
an immigrant in Belfast. It's like a very immigrant-friendly party, so that was cool that there's a white guy immigrant in Belfast representing. But I'm like, you English are insane. And then the Irish Catholic guy,
Public
like,
opinion remains unmoved.
that's too bad. The Irish Catholic guy knew exactly how to deal with them in a way that I did not. But I got a lot of people thinking about Northern Ireland with my sign and my talkativeness, and then he went up on
We're winning their
stage
hearts and minds.
and basically came up with a consensus, proposed a consensus that everyone cheered for. So we're going to put together, we're not allowed to put together an official group, but we're going to put together an unofficial group. They're going to be hard-pressed to deny us. So we might be able to officialize later. In the meantime, we can propose candidates to run as independents. We might get money, funding for them. More likely, we could petition for endorsements from Jeremy Corbyn. The leader of the party is Jeremy Corbyn, who's a big popular guy, but his instincts are dire. And I think the party is completely riven with MI5. I'm just going to talk to you quite a bit about this time, because why not? Oh, it's new project. So this one, it can go either of these. I'll grab the space duck.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
But yeah, Jeremy Corbyn is not got the right instincts. I think seeing how bad this party's going, I think that he could have probably won if he'd not been so bad. But he's definitely very susceptible to MI5 manipulations, and he has basically it's supposed to be a direct democracy run by the Council of the People, but then he has this unelected administrators who decide what we get to vote on, and they have huge amounts of power. And that unelected administration, I think, has agents of MI5 in it. So they keep giving us bad ideas, and they keep encouraging us to hurt ourselves and discouraging us from becoming a functional party. And I was in no position to stop them. But I was in a position to establish a seat for myself, so I did. Now, I don't really want... I'm tired of these people. I'm tired of this. I grow weary of this shite. So hopefully I can minimize how much I actually have to do here and just come in and, advise them on what is a good idea. We'll see the extent to which they'll let me get away with that. The left doesn't like that. The left gives you power based on how much you work. And if I'm not doing any work but still having correct ideas, that they don't like that. Because they like me to work but I have a lot to do. So I am just going to make all these guys do the work and then just tell them stuff like a tyrant, but I'm going to be right, and I'll see if they can deal with that much at all. But as you can hear me, I'm quite tired today. I'm on a boat, talking to you from a boat. But when I get back to Belfast for the first time in a while, in 4 hours or 6 hours or whatever it may be, it will be... 4 hours, maybe 5. Then I'm gonna have at least 3 days of nothing, possibly 10 days of just relaxing, which is fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to that, you guys. And I'll give you one more episode. As you can see up here, we're very close to that magical 40 number that can let us launch to the moon.
Recon complete.
It's the next episode I'm gonna launch on the moon.
Our
That might be
inquiries
it
have
for the
uncovered
year.
more disturbing information, Chancellor.
I've just discovered some aliens getting up to some antics. They're abducting. They're doing what I just accused MI5 of doing, taking the power players and co-opting them, which is hilarious. MI5 is guilty of that, by the way. I'm running out of time as well because I'm managing it all badly. That's good. That needed to happen.
Just imagine, Ifechi, how this world would change.
Okay, I'm gonna grab... I was thinking of giving up on these small fries, but I'm gonna grab 1 or 2 more. I'm gonna grab vacuum electrostatic principles. And that'll get me a better engine down the road. And then I think I might grab principles of space warfare also. See how it goes. But anyway, I've run out of time. I'll let the turn tick, and then I will let you guys get back to your lives. I'll talk to you, or you'll not necessarily. You'll jump forward a week in time. I'll get back to my life. See you guys next time. Ciao.